It's a chilly morning. Nice and chilly, which is not very common in South Florida. Even in the winter. It's not. But I met Max again at Faith Farm yesterday. And I got 58 more books. I already listed some of them. Got some interesting books. I got these. Not this. This is not part of it. These. Got some interesting books. Got this crate also, and this crate. Like I said, total of 58 books. And I think there's a few good ones that are worth more than $50. As a matter of fact, I listed this one, Diagnosis and Treatment of Thyroid Disease, from the 60s. Didn't find anything on it. I found other versions of other author for around $60. But this one, from the 60s, and it's signed by the author, Jen Pittman, or James 8 Pittman. Priced it for $500. I know that's asking too much, or maybe not. I don't know, because somebody just sold a Disney book. I've probably seen it several times at the bins. They sold it for $1,500, and this is the second time they sell it. And they, I mean somebody in the book group that I belong to, Paper Gold. This could be a good find, or not. If it doesn't sell within a few months, not a few months, I'll wait till this time next year. And if there's nothing on it, then I'll reduce it to $100 or $90, something like that. Let's see. And so far this morning, I have 8 sales. I already packed 4 of them. This is another one. This book, this is one of the first books I got. Finally sold. First books that I got when I first started selling books. I finally accepted a lowball offer of $30. This Florida cookbook, I accepted an offer of $15. This Bible for $14. War and Peace, $12.71. Gonna pack them up and get them ready. I was gonna say excuse the mess, but it's always gonna be a mess here. Unavoidable. But before we pack, something really important I gotta say. We've all been fooled, my friends. Every small YouTuber, everybody trying to make it in social media, and every consumer that uses honey. Honey is a scam. Mic going. Check 1, check 2. Starting with the biggest influencers that got scammed as well.
Messaging is the core of why honey is being called a scam. It's because you have to be lying to one of those sides to make any of this work. And I'll give you a hint. They're lying to users. So they are stealing from creators and journalistic outlets, anyone that uses affiliate codes, by poaching their affiliate revenue. And they are clearly not giving the best coupon codes and discounts to users because of the way they operate. I think, obviously, if I had known any of this, I never would have worked with honey, and neither would the creators who did, but clearly nobody knew about this going on.
But what's worse? Little guys like me, people trying to make it. And I'm not just talking out of my ass here. If you have honey installed in your browser, please uninstall it. You're participating in a scam, or you're being scammed. Basically what honey does, honey is like an evil Robin Hood. Steals from the rich, from the poor, from anybody, and keep everything for themselves. To give you an example, this is the microphone I use. And on my description of every video, I have a link to it. And if anybody buys it, I get 3% commission. Well, what honey does is, let's say you click on my link and honey pops up and says, oh, maybe you have a coupon for this. And you click on it, even if it says you don't have a coupon, but click here for whatever reason, it will steal my cookie and they get the 3%. So we get them there and they steal from us. And I have direct proof. This is my my Amazon affiliate associate platform, whatever you want to call it. And these are just clicks. See, if there's an earning, it will be green. But all these are just clicks. Before, I used to get 1 or 2 sales. Look, the last 90 days, bunch of clicks, no sales. So as honey got more popular, less and less, it brought me down to 0 earning. This is just an example. But they're not just stealing from creators. They're also stealing from consumers like you. I'm adding a link to Mega Lag's video, which is where all this initiated, as well as Marcus Brownlee's video where I got some of the footage. So check those out so you can get a full scope of what's really going on. And the funny thing is about this book, this is a Vincent Price and his wife Mary Price cookbook. Like I said, I bought this when I first started selling books. It's a good seller. It sells fast. For some reason, it never sold for me until now. This is the deluxe version, which has like a fake leather. It's a nicer version than the regular one. Maybe about 8 months ago I got this. Recently, about a month ago or a month and a half ago, I got the regular version. I was reluctant to buy it, but I got the regular version. And I sold it within a week of listing. And this one took forever. I unlisted, took new pictures and everything, and it finally sold at a low ball offer, but it sold. Go figure. And you would think like these nicer older books would sell for more, but not really. Okay, let's start packing. 3 pounds. I like to weigh them first before packing, because let's say if it's 2 pounds 10 ounces, I'm going to try to make a less than 6 ounce packaging, so it will be at 3 pounds. Because if it goes over 3 pounds, it's going to be more expensive. But since this is already 3 pounds, it doesn't really matter. I don't have to shave off any weight or anything. Could be a heavy packaging. Look at that. Found a box that fits perfectly. I don't know why. I like to cross out when it's Amazon. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 orders. If I get this every day, that would be me reaching my initial goal of $100 a day in profit. So here's pushing that situation into becoming a reality. So it's 8 in the morning. Woke up a while ago. Think I overslept because it's so nice and chilly this morning, which is not very common in South Florida. And by chilly, I mean, I think it's 48 this morning. Incredibly cold for South Florida, which I love. I'd rather have 48 degrees every day throughout the year than 95 degrees with 100% humidity, which sucks. But anyway, I already photographed some of the books I'm going to list already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books. What I find interesting in one of them, I guess this is before, this is definitely before cancel culture. The Art of Wife Management. It's hilarious. I also have some nice art books. And I think this is in German. The James Bond Dossier. Lots of interesting books. All going in. Hopefully, I think, if I remember what I priced these, more or less, I think I'm going to get around, this is probably around $500 in books. Not these. Just from here on. What I do is, as I photograph them, I put them all here, and as I photograph them, I flip them. The ones that have the spine in, they've already been photographed. Still, like, not sure what I'm going to do with these. I think this one's a dud. This one's missing the spine cover. It's a nice book. And these are vinyl. It's already in the 70s. Temperature went up super fast. It's only 11 in the morning. My son didn't go to school, so he's gonna do some chores with me. Here we go.